Welcome back, Internet, to another episode of Los Compadres podcast, where three, sometimes four, best friends gather around in this set to talk about what they want to talk. This week, 100% gluten-free and Generation Shock-free too.
Thank God.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
So what's up, guys? What's happening this week?
You go ahead, Marcos.
I got nothing. I've done nothing this week.
No? Really?
Just work.
Really? What about you?
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same, just work. Have I done anything interesting? No, not at all.
No? Damn.
My life is a tropical depression, bro.
There it is. Stick my dick
Yo,
in the
that-
bag of Doritos.
Because I got depression. No, I'm on the same boat, bro. Like, I had the weekend off, and I felt like I worked for most of it, dude.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That's that salary life.
Yeah, it sucks. Like, I gotta stick to my contract hours. Like, they keep telling me not to work past my contract hours, and I'm gonna start listening to them.
Yeah, bro. Mental health first, bro.
For real. Yeah, but damn,
I wanted to call out so bad yesterday,
you should told me you had food poisoning.
but I didn't. I was chilling. I was like,
Got
nah.
another fever?
Yeah, but no, I didn't. I was
I
like,
didn't hear what you
let
said.
me
either.
chill.
Good.
let me
Bro.
chill, bro.
Bro.
I need
So-
that cash.
So, what was I gonna say? Damn. So, shout out, Jeff retired. How's that? How'd that go?
It was
Pretty nice.
It was nice, man. Our GM went all out. She had like happy retirement type of thing on the
Yeah.
front door and stuff like that. And then right when he left at 4, basically we left our customers, let them know like we're gonna step away for a little bit. And we lined up in the middle of the store and had him come from the warehouse, and he basically just went down the line, and we just like thanked him and like clapped for him and stuff like that.
Nice, bro. Nice.
And then he stayed like 30 minutes past his shift, just talking to us in the front, like people that were free.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people that didn't work there anymore came
Also
back.
showed up. Yeah, some people
Yeah.
that don't work there anymore showed up
Really?
to say goodbye and stuff like that. So it was really cool, man. It was a really nice moment. Probably honestly like that as top 3 moments I've had.
With the company?
Yeah. Definitely sad though. It feels different.
I bet.
So yeah. So I don't think whoever comes in, obviously is never gonna replace that man. But yeah. And then I forgot my name tag like the 2 days after that, and my manager sent a picture to him without my name tag, and then he sent me a video that he pre-recorded himself doing the tapping on the
name tag.
on the name tag, and he sent it to me, and I was like, this motherfucker. This motherfucker.
Bro, just because he's off the clock don't mean he's off the clock.
Yo, that ass, bro. That shit was funny though. That shit made my day.
Technically, he will remain salary now, so.
Yeah.
No, technically,
It's always
worked
technically,
hard,
that
yeah.
is true.
Yeah. Well,
no,
hey, congratulations. Happy retirement. Just want a quick shout to your retirement.
Shout.
Shout
This
out.
is, shout of the week.
shout. We got a new segment called shout.
Oh,
Shout.
man. So, Marcos, did you ever get your bumper fixed?
No.
So, for those of you who don't
That
know,
man's the flight thing, bro.
we talked about this on one of the podcasts
Like,
a while ago.
First podcasts.
Really? Was it that long ago you got
Yeah.
hit? For
I
real?
got hit in February.
Wow. Yeah. Well, one of the first episodes we talked about how.
Well, one of the first episodes, it's still there
Yeah.
because season 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We talked about how Marcos got hit in a parking lot. He wasn't
Yep.
even in his car.
I was
And,
working.
it's been 9 months, and he still hasn't got his, bumper fixed. Just anyone who was curious on the update about Marcos's bumper.
If anybody wants to send me $980 to get my bumper fixed, Cash App, Long Live Prada.
That's what
Bro,
you're
that's
Geico
all
for,
it
bro.
is? 900?
Yeah, and I have to send $500 out of my own pocket for that. So,
Really?
no.
Dude, that's how much I paid to get the freaking dent out of my Civic, the wheel
It's
well.
just a little bump. Fuck it.
Wait, you can't do the
That's a talent, bro.
The toilet plunger thing?
Bro, yeah, and the paint's, the plunger's gonna paint it too?
I go
No,
hard
I
in
mean,
the motherfucking paint.
Yeah.
Love
Hey,
that song.
shout out to that man. Didn't he just
Waka
get
Flocka?
a
Yeah, he got
Dr.
he got
Dr.
his-
Waka Flocka.
Dr. Flocka?
Dr. Flocka Flame. Dr. Waka Flocka Flame. That's a mouthful.
I was about to say that.
Say it.
No.
No, it
Dr.
isn't.
Waka Flocka Flame.
Dr. Waka Flocka Flame. But
You know
Sounds
what
like
that
a
scene
drink.
reminded me of, by the way?
Huh?
Of Eric Andre's show. Where Hannibal is saying, have you ever heard of Waka Flocka? And she goes
Yeah.
like, is that a band? It's a person.
bro, that's crazy. I used to think The Weeknd was a group of people. I didn't know it was just one dude.
I mean, that I can see that.
Yeah.
The Weeknd.
Weeknd.
It's like
Yeah.
it. At least 3 of them.
Yeah.
I wonder why he called himself the Weekend.
He didn't even spell her.
Was it on the weekend?
Because the weekday was taken.
Okay.
Okay, so Jeff, congrats on retirement.
Facts.
No, but for real, why don't you just pay to get your bumper fixed?
Do I look like I have $980 to you?
Yeah, you work full time.
And
Yeah,
And you-
man, got other things to take care of, bro.
stop.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't
all
saying
right.
anything. I was just saying,
All right.
Take care of, bro.
Every
I
chance you
didn't
get
say anything
today.
else, bro.
I don't even know where you were
What
going
is
with
your
that.
problem, man?
Bro,
What's
every-
your fucking problem?
Where's the freaking
Bro,
gabagoo?
Come on, man. I'm walking here.
Yo, but what's first on this documentary? What we got?
Yo, I don't think anyone filled out the docket.
I
this week.
filled out something, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
for the
Go ahead, bro.
it's the election stuff. So I don't know
Oh,
if it
that's
Bro,
boring. I
I
didn't talk
didn't-
about that shit today.
I didn't do it. I
shame.
legit I did not do a year and
Oh, you didn't do it?
nah. I
shit.
didn't
I thought
know.
you did it. I
Improv.
thought you did it
Fuck.
last week.
Huh?
We
I
gonna
thought you
unprop the
had
fuck
it
out of this one.
Oh, you done for last week?
No, he never did it. He never started.
I didn't start it. I was gonna start it this week.
We talked about
Chest
this.
pain.
Yeah, right.
That
Fuck,
five
dude.
guys kicking in. That five guys kicking
I
in,
may
bro.
not make it home today.
Yo, we're gonna record in the ambulance. That's all right.
It's so cool. Yeah.
No, I thought we said
We're gonna
so
need
Phil-
an extra place
Alright.
for the Mac charger. We're just gonna unplug Marcos, plug the Mac in.
Bro, whenever I'm in my deathbed, I want somebody to cosplay as Po from Kung Fu Panda. So he just skadoosh the plug.
Oh
I
yeah.
want that to happen.
No, I thought you were gonna. I want someone to do like in Ricky Bobby, where he was like just unconscious, and his wife was like, "Pull the plug," and the doctor's like, "He's gonna be okay." She's like, "I can't see him like this. Pull the plug."
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's like he's still alive. She's
It's
like,
just a minor scratch.
just
Like-
yeah. It's like just pull the plug.
Bro,
It's just so funny, bro.
that shit is funny.
Bro, when he gets the knife stuck in his leg, and then they're trying to pull it out, and then the guy's like, cut around it. Use the other knife to cut around that one. Bro, that movie's so fucking funny, dude.
Damn, so we just improvising today?
I guess, bro. There's nothing on the docket.
No.
No?
Not at all.
Well, shit, we're just gonna have to go off the dome, off the top.
Up to
we can make him rap to that new. How do you pronounce
That new-
his name?
that new John Fire shit, bro. That shit fire.
Isn't it Nation?
Is that how you pronounce it?
I
or
don't know.
Nation.
Hey, call him.
Nation?
Yeah, call him right
Call him and
now.
ask him.
No, bro.
Ask him.
Man has better things to do than talk to us.
What?
Just it's
What do
2
you gotta
minutes.
do?
2 minutes, bro.
No. Anyways,
Hey Siri, call John.
it's off.
Call him from your phone.
It's off.
bro. I don't have his number.
It's over there.
Oh, I do have his number. Call.
This guy, bro. Yo, he's busy with his wife, bro. Let him be.
They live together. They're never busy.
Yeah.
Damn, that shot's fired. He's gonna be like, "What the fuck is Caesar calling me?"
He's gonna be like, who the fuck is this?
He probably doesn't even have your number, Caesar.
No, I don't think so.
Yo,
Why?
why sounds like
It's all
14? You sound like 14.
All right, Jonold. We tried to call you, but you didn't pick up.
Donald?
Yeah, isn't that what John is short for? Jonold?
No, man.
Remember when he used to say, "Hey John," this John stands for Jonathan,
John, yo,
Is John short for John?
you're so annoying, bro.
and he wouldn't stop. Like that's every time he played with him, and he was like, "Yo, John."
Man, Caesar has
John-
this habit where he just thinks one joke is funny and he'll just repeat
People laugh at one joke, and you hear it for 3 years.
it. Dude,
True. That Virgin Mobile one is still funny.
I got him.
Every time.
Got him.
You know this. So Jeff, talking about Jeff. One time he was like, "Damn, I hear everything about you guys. Like, I hear Jerk Off Jay. I forgot what the nickname for that for you that one episode we had. Like, but I don't think we have a nickname for you. I'm like, well, we do. And he was like, what is this? Like Virgin Mobile. And he just looked at me. I'm like, yeah, because when we used to, back in the day, I was a virgin. They knew that. So he was like, if Marcos was in a wheelchair, what would you call him? He was like, Virgin Mobile. He started laughing. And then I was like, but don't worry, Jeff, it's not anymore. He's like, oh, not anymore. I see how it is.
You remember Jaywatch?
Welcome back to another episode of Jaywatch. Don't do it, Jay.
He did not survive the hurricane.
No. Jaywatch lasted like 2 weeks.
Talking about Trump, that man got corona.
The COVID.
He got the COVID, bro.
19.
He got the
In the
COVID.
20.
In 2020.
He got the COVID.
I thought he didn't believe in it, though.
Surprise.
So how did, okay, so I keep reading that this man knew he had it, but still went to the debate.
Supposedly, like Wednesday morning or some shit like that. I
Yeah.
don't know.
When's the next one, by the way?
It's supposed to be October 7th.
Yeah.
There's a vice president one coming too, I think. Right?
So what are some...
Tomorrow night.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch that. I'm gonna catch
Yeah.
Harris
Wait,
with that
wait.
ass, boy.
So real quick, what are some of the conspiracy theories you guys have heard around this election?
For him getting COVID?
Yeah.
Honestly, I haven't really heard of any, but when I heard the news, the first things that I thought to myself is people are either going to say that he's doing it to now win the votes of the people, like he's going to change his stance on the virus and then win those votes again, and this is all a lie.
Yeah.
And then there's people that could be saying that Trump got it because they
Trying to push a vaccine.
no, because they're trying to get rid of him.
No.
Like somebody purposely infected him with it.
Oh.
You think
Those are the
someone
two-
had
those are
the COVID on their hand and was like, Mr. President?
God, if I know what, but these are the conspiracy theories that I would assume people are making.
Oh,
I
so-
haven't read any of them. These are just the first two things I told myself that people will probably be saying.
Damn, bro, this man is meta conspiracy theory.
For real.
He knows about them before people even think about them. I bet you
He's
nobody,
the admin on Reddit.
for real, nobody thought about this at all. And now people are gonna be like, "Oh, someone gave it to him. I heard it on
On the Los Compadres,
Los Compadres podcast."
a reputable source.
Please don't listen to us.
This is a reputable
Might
source.
not be all
For
factual.
real, we're about to get fact checked by Spotify.
No, but for real, like I don't believe in either of them. I don't believe either of them.
Oh, I mean, it's not like you've seen them anywhere. You just made them up.
Well,
bro.
no, but what? Yeah, that's the whole point. Like, I told myself, what would people think?
Oh, okay, all right.
Like, that's why I
get
thought
you.
about it.
The only one I've seen is the one that like they want to push the vaccine or some shit like that.
I
Which I don't
have
believe
seen a little
either.
bit of that, but
I don't know, dude. It's crazy. Election day is literally less than a month away.
No,
bro.
what pissed me off was
29 days.
fucking stop anymore. Fucking McConnell conned the Congress off for another fucking 2 weeks,
Yep.
which now delays the stimulus again.
Yep.
I didn't even know the stimulus was still on the table.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're getting actually closer and closer.
Really?
Yeah. But now it's gonna be another 2 weeks. But it's funny because, bro, this man suspended it. Was talking before he suspended all this.
Fuck.
But
bitch
before that, he was
McConnell.
talking about all this shit about, well, Americans are gonna die. Like, we just gotta take it. It's a hit. You know, what can you do? We gotta push forward. We gotta keep the economy going. Send
Like
us kids
school-
back
yeah.
to school. Oh, wait, there's COVID in Congress? We're gonna take a 2 week break. Yoink. What?
Talk
Bro.
about 2 week break.
What?
You know who didn't take a 2 week quarantine? The president. Spent 2.5 days in quarantine. He's back in the office.
He still has it though,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
But yeah,
Was
that's
he
what
on
pissed me off
oxygen?
about Congress.
Nobody knows.
Jesus. No, I feel you, bro, because that's insane. They'll send kids back to school. But-
It's like everyone has to do their own part and like keep life normal. But once it gets to them, okay, never mind. We have to take it serious.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, bro.
And
Like,
it's crazy, bro. You think about it, and it's the people who like run the country.
and
you
we
know?
pay them
Yeah.
on top of that.
We're now at 4 weekends away. 4
Mhm.
Fridays away before election.
Mm-hmm.
Past this one. No, including this one. This Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go into another topic about election, which is gonna be the stances of both Prunt.
Prunt.
I just
Yo, I'm gonna vote for Prunt.
Trump and Biden.
Prunt.
These are a hindsight stances. So that basically what that means is just more general, kind of like controversial but not really controversial topics, things that just kind of give you an idea if you don't really know what either of them stand for. And the first one we're going to talk about is the Green New Deal.
Okay.
What do you think the stances are? I'm gonna try to ask you first, and then
Green
I'll go ahead and
New Deal has something to do with the environment.
So I'll explain the Green New Deal. The Green New Deal essentially it's an environmental deal where we start using renewable energy and we stop depending as much on fossil fuel energy and coal energy. So what do you think stances are on both sides?
So I know that the Republicans are super for coal mining and and earth fracking.
Yes.
Because it creates more jobs in the blue collar market. But I know that nuclear energy is the cleanest form of energy. It's a zero emission.
Dangerous, but
it's dangerous, but it's clean, which is the only type of zero emissions energy. Thing about wind turbines, is they're very loud and they're very expensive to build. Solar farms are efficient, but they end up killing a lot of the vegetation around them to a certain point. But they are probably the second most efficient way, if you live in an area like Florida. So a solar farm would probably be the best way to go. Besides nuclear.
Yeah, but what do you think the stances are?
I would say that people, like I said, Republicans are against it and Democrats are for it.
Jay?
Same.
That's it?
Yeah.
Same.
Cool. What that guy said over there? Same.
So with the Green New Deal, Biden supports framework of the Green New Deal. So essentially, he supports to start building a new deal on it. Essentially,
so he doesn't support the deal itself, though. He wants to do his own thing.
The framework, which is the base idea of the Green New Deal, and to start building basically a green newer deal.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? But Trump, he opposes the Green New Deal, and is giving billions of tax breaks to fossil fuel industry.
Right.
So those are the stances. So, whatever matters more to you, of course, take that into consideration in this election. But yeah, nuclear energy. I think that you hit a good topic on that real quick, because a lot of people are like, oh, coal mining, it's a good job source and all that stuff. Yeah, but yeah, it's a good job source until coal runs out.
Mm-hmm.
And then now you relocate the company. You essentially either fire all of the staff or they relocate with you to the newer location.
Right, because those are finite resources.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're not infinite.
Mm-hmm.
Not like essentially nuclear energy and solar and stuff like that. In a nuclear power plant, the amount of people that is required to run it is almost equivalent to the amount of people that it's required to go into a coal mine and produce coal.
But the thing is, not just we're talking
about non-educational jobs. Like almost anybody can get hired for this. Because there's a lot of jobs that are just monitoring, supervising, watching.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of like entry level jobs in a nuclear power plant. Now, if you're running the power plant, you need a job. But
like an education.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, an education. Sorry, but there's a lot of jobs that are entailed in a nuclear power plant. They can still be entry level, even janitorial services.
Right.
There's a lot of more jobs in that sense,
mm-hmm.
and it's also to an extent safer.
Right, but the question is, because blue collar jobs pay a lot of money.
Yeah,
a lot of money. Would those same people, be able to make a living in these nuclear power plants to live to the same level, if not slightly, ever so slightly below or above what they're already living at?
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
And I think that they could potentially live at the same level they're living now in the sense of pay. Just because this is one of the reasons why they get paid that high is because of the dangers of the job.
The risk factor.
Yeah.
Hazard pay.
Exactly.
Okay.
The second reason is that those jobs are never permanent either.
Really?
Yeah, because remember, once the coal's done, it's done.
Yeah,
it's not permanent unless you decide to move with the company every time.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna really be there forever.
Exactly.
With nuclear energy, it's a more permanent job. It does have its dangers, but as long as the job is done right, you won't ever see those dangers.
Right, exactly.
In coal mining, in anything like that, drilling and fracking, they tend to be more dangerous on a day-to-day level.
Basis,
Yeah, because you're gonna see those dangers more often.
What's the next one?
It'll be minimum wage.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Is that the one that you
Not
said
the
last
amendment
week?
one. No. We're talking about the actual like stances of them.
Okay.
Because
so,
the amendment's actually something that Florida is putting in the ballot to start doing, but that's a state level.
Right.
We're talking about now minimum wage as a presidency. What do you think their stances are?
Republicans are against it.
But not Republicans. We're talking about Trump and Biden.
Oh, okay. Trump is against it because it increases inflation, and Biden is for it.
They're both for it.
So Biden is up for $15 an hour. Trump opposes raising at all. Spent his presidency deregulating existing labor laws.
Yep.
So
I thought he was a businessman.
yeah, he's a businessman. That's what he does. He's
they don't want
opposed
to
to
pay
it.
more.
They don't want to pay
No,
more.
yeah,
That's
you
They
coming
want
out
to
of
keep
their
more of the
pocket.
profits. Come
Yep.
on, son.
You right.
That means if $15 an hour, now he has to pay all of his hotels $15 an hour.
Yeah.
True that. And
Yeah.
we all know he doesn't have the money for that.
Yep.
Barely has the money for his hotels.
So DACA. What do you think they're at?
God, that's so easy.
Yeah. Trump is against it. Biden is for it.
Yep. Biden is there to reinstate the program and protect dreamers. Compared to Trump, that is terminating DACA and uses immigration families as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip for what? How?
So he uses the families as a way to say that if, even if you're studying here, if one of your families, because DACA, let's say you're here studying, and your cousin commits a crime, and you don't even know him like that, everybody gets deported.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus.
That's insane, dude.
So that's how he uses that bargaining. Like, yeah, you're here studying, but the moment that one of you guys fuck up, all are gone.
Oh my god, bro. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. So imagine not only are you trying to get your bachelor's degree and stressing out of that,
Yeah.
now you gotta
Also,
stress out that one of your cousins fucks up, and you met him like once.
That's insane.
Like,
Man, that is a little off topic, but it really pisses me off how this man, I think out of all the things he does, the one that pisses me off the most is him going after everything that Obama did.
yep.
Yeah,
and trying to reverse
literally.
it. That shit pisses me off. Okay, but keep on.
One of the reasons why Biden wants to reinstate it, wants to protect it, is because technically it's also his era too, Biden.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So, and that makes sense.
So what about the socialized healthcare? What, because we
getting there, bro.
Did he
We're
get
getting there.
rid of Obamacare?
We're actually not gonna get there, but I will explain that at the end.
Okay.
Okay. Because I want to get through this list real quick. Cannabis.
I feel like they're both against that.
I would say the same.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
Biden.
Wait, don't tell me. Biden is for it. Trump is against it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Biden, no one should be in jail for it. Expunges the records of those convicted for possession. Expunging means that it gets skipped. Not only are you cannot be, because something can be taken off the record, but it can still be found by the employer, right? Expunging means that it's
It's gone.
it never happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, it literally never happened. It cannot be in any record.
Damn, Biden really switched up from the 90s.
And then Trump has sought harsher enforcement of the status quo, flip-flopped, and now opposes legalization.
Really? Because he has that commercial where he's like, the people love Trump because Trump started prison reforms. He wants to educate and not punish or whatever.
But now, this is as of the February. This chart.
When was it that he met with Kanye?
That was
for prison
right after.
reform.
That was right after election.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was that long ago?
Yeah.
God damn.
It's like a year ago. A year after election.
Holy crap.
Gun safety.
Of course, Trump wants to keep it the way it is, and Biden wants to change it a little bit.
Trump gets a massive check from the NRA, and Biden wants to, I think he wants to limit to 10-round magazines.
So you're very close, and you are kind of wrong in a way.
Okay.
So Trump doesn't want to just keep it. how it is. Trump has worked with Mitch McConnell, speak of the devil,
AKA Bitch McConnell.
to block gun safety legislation, opposes common sense reform, and is trying to loosen up the laws.
Oh, so he's trying to
make it worse, basically. And then Biden ban assault weapons and high capacity magazines, pass universal background checks. So what you said about Biden's,
But you already have to pass a background check.
But no, this is like those background checks are like state level.
Oh, okay, that
Like,
makes
we're talking
sense.
about like a universal. Everybody has to agree to this background check.
Okay, gotcha.
Roe versus Wade, and I don't know if you guys know what Roe versus Wade is. So do you guys understand what that is?
Yes.
What is it?
Something to do with racial injustice. No, wait, is that the school board one?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay, so it is the one I'm thinking. It
Nope.
is the racial injustice one,
Nope.
isn't it? Which one is it? That one then?
Jay?
I remember the case.
Abortion.
Abortion.
Yes, what
Oh,
gives
okay.
women right to early term abortion. Not late
Oh,
term.
gotcha.
So what do you think the stances are?
Trump is pro-life and Biden's pro-choice.
I agree with that guy.
Okay. So
I agree with Jay Angelo over there.
with Trump, he wants to overturn Roe versus Wade and defund Planned Parenthood. With Biden, codify Roe versus Wade into law and repeal Hyde Amendment. So to explain what Biden wants to do, he doesn't want to just have it as a Supreme Court ruling. He wants to have it as an actual law.
Mm-hmm.
Because exactly. So how the Supreme Court ruling works is that if the Supreme Court agrees that Roe versus Wade is, you're good to go, you can have an abortion, stuff like that, it doesn't make it a law. What it means is that if the situation comes again, they have already made the stances,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't have to go through the
Right.
judicial process. Biden wants to make it a law where it doesn't even go to court. It's like
Right.
there's nothing to go to court for.
Exactly.
So if it's a federal law, that means that states that have it.
Have to abide by it.
Gotcha.
So
Because federal law
Yeah.
is the law of the land.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
exactly.
like the
But
Constitution.
so like, because I mean, abortion isn't illegal. In
Late term abortions are illegal.
late term abortions
Like
are
8
illegal,
months.
but
I
the way
kinda get
that,
that one.
the way that
Yeah, no, me too.
states
Yeah.
the way that states get around it is that they have abortion clinics, but they either don't fund them or funding gets lost, right?
Yeah.
Quote unquote lost. Or they only fund them enough to keep them open once a month.
Yeah.
Which I believe is the bare minimum.
Which Planned Parenthood actually doesn't. It's actually open almost every day.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But here's the
in
funny
some
thing. Real
in
quick.
some states, if I'm not mistaken, it's and in some counties, it depends on the state, but they've made it illegal so that you can only get an abortion in your county, and
Yeah.
your county may only have that clinic open once a month, and
Yeah.
you can't even go to another county to try to get an abortion
Yeah.
because they consider that to be illegal.
Yep.
I'm looking at Texas.
Yeah, because Florida is very open on that.
Looking at
into
fuck you,
just
Texas.
say something real quick on Planned Parenthood and abortion and stuff like that. What is the Republican stance? It's fuck Planned Parenthood.
Mm-hmm.
You defund it at all costs, right?
Aren't you supposed to separate church and state though?
I won't get into that in this. That's the whole podcast. But in the last 25 years, the Planned Parenthood has only gone up in funding under a public ruling,
Really?
where Democratic ruling has been more of a standstill with a slight increase.
Oh wow.
But in the Republic ruling, the Planned Parenthood has gotten the most funding.
Well, you know, they say that like when there's a Democrat in office, they tend to spend more. But if you look at the budget, Republicans spend more because they overspend on military.
Yep.
And they overspend on some other stuff. I forget what it is.
And they
but
spend more in Planned Parenthood.
Yeah. So when you look at like the actual budgets, like Democrats on average, when a Democrat's in office, they spend something like 10 to 20% less than when a Republican is in office.
Yep.
Yeah.
My thing is like Parenthood is so much more than just abortion.
It is. It
No,
is.
yeah,
It's a
like
place to
testing
get
and-
Testing,
Yep.
like you got condoms and all that shit.
Yeah,
like, the
you
protection.
can get
Plan B.
like
Plan B. You can get what's it called? Birth control pills.
Yeah.
Everything from
like
there.
it's so much
Sexual-
more than what they just
sexual
make it seem,
education,
bro.
yeah.
Exactly. It's what schools don't provide anymore.
It's like so much
Exactly.
help, you know, like like I'm also feeling like like it keeps probably less like STDs and all that shit. Like,
Yep.
because there is all that protection that they offer and stuff.
Exactly. And then the final stance here is the Citizens United legal case in the Supreme Court. And I don't expect you guys to know what Citizens United is, and it's not what it sounds like. Citizens United is a conservative super PAC. It's essentially just a political group that spend money on basically political ads and campaigns and stuff like that. They're conservative, so of course they're Republican. They're very similar to, on Twitter, they're very popular Public Citizen and the Lincoln Project. I'm sure that you guys probably seen them around Twitter.
I've heard of the Lincoln Project, but I don't know what it is.
They're a super PAC. They just run campaigns against, in this case, Trump. They were made because of Trump.
Okay.
Where they literally just bash Trump left and right, and that's their only motive, is to make sure that Trump doesn't get elected through ads and campaigning.
Interesting.
Citizens United is a conservative group. This is actually a very recent one. It's a 2010 case. What the case is that Hillary Clinton was in the primary stage, and Citizens United ran a political ad against her. Within weeks, like 2-3 weeks of the primary. And so to run an ad that close to primary, it costs them millions of dollars to run that ad. And the so the FEC, which is the broadcasting channel that was going to be in, basically the parent company of the channel, struck it down. It's like, no, we're not. That's too much spending. You're not going to do that. And so Citizens United took them to the Supreme Court, and they won, allowing anybody to spend as much money as they want in campaign. Like, nice. We're talking about, if you want to spend $4 trillion to make sure that Biden or Trump win, go ahead, do it.
Like any one person,
or company,
any person or company. Can do
Damn.
It. If they want to blow out money left and right, like it's no tomorrow on campaign ads, go ahead.
As long as it doesn't come from taxpayer money.
Yeah.
Which, but still. I mean, what do you think? What is your stance on this?
I don't think that anybody should be able to spend that much money.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot.
In my opinion.
It is a lot
power.
Of money. It is a lot
not
of power.
Not just power, too. It's the fact that...
or like influence, not power, sorry.
Exactly. Power comes from influence.
Yeah.
Right.
I just don't think that somebody should be able to spend trillions and billions of dollars on a political ad when that money could be used for so many other good things, in my opinion.
Right.
I mean, I feel like it's in general.
It's a political ad. Like,
right.
It's only going to last another 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. No, well, I get you. I get you. Yeah, it costs, like you
exactly.
said, millions and billions of trillions of dollars. But
the stances, real quick, on them is: do you guys have a guess?
Trump says, "Let it happen." Biden says, "Nah."
Yeah,
chill out, bro.
So Trump goes a little bit more extreme than just "let it happen." Trump says refuses to embrace campaign finance legislation, appoints cronies like Betsy DeVos. Essentially, cronies are people that don't really have a lot of money, a lot of knowledge in their positions, and they run super PACs. Betsy DeVos makes money off education, but she doesn't know about education,
right?
Which is why she's the Secretary of Education. Yeah, and then Biden passed a constitutional amendment overturning it. That's what he wants to do.
Sound like Biden's my president, bro.
Sounds like it, bro.
So those are the topics in hindsight.
Again, you can vote for whoever you want.
Yeah, vote for whoever you want. But hopefully this brings new light to you if you didn't understand yet who you want to vote for if you're on the fence. So hopefully this makes some clearance into those topics. I think the biggest one for me in that list is the cannabis one.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Although I don't personally smoke, I don't think that anybody should be in jail for it, let alone become a felon just because they were carrying weed.
Yeah.
People drink, and which is alcohol is a far worse thing to do. And people drive home and they get a slap on the wrist and they don't get to drive for 5 years and they go back on the road. And
not even that, bro. You just don't. You get to drive whenever you want. You just got to blow into a thing.
Yep.
It says that
Man,
you have alcohol.
I get that point, but I feel like there's smarter ways around it to avoid getting caught. But I mean, sometimes it just happens.
I don't think there should be a punishment.
No, I don't think so either. But if I'm gonna choose from that list one that I don't want to lose, for me personally, is the abortion.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why is that? Curious.
Because I feel like that, like, if a woman wants to abort or, you know, have that option, whatever, like, if they don't have that option, then they're going to go into extreme measures where they can either potentially lose their life, right? One. Two, if they do decide to keep it, or not decide to keep it, but they're forced to keep it, it can cause them some type of emotional distress or
That's
really
fair.
harm them like that mentally and emotionally. Also, there's that depression of that they get as well. So, like, I don't know, just that seems like a lot for a person to handle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, let's say they do give in, it goes into like child services and things like that, and they never like, and they can go into foster homes. Like those, sometimes not every foster home is a good one, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like now that kid's also suffering.
Yep.
So it's just like there's a lot of variables, you know. Like
Yeah, true.
there's once if it's illegal, like you have to go to an extreme measure to actually have that abortion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With like cannabis, like yes, if you get caught, like that fucking sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But there is ways of like, you know, just being smart about it and just trying to do your best to not get caught. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So I don't know. And also, it's more. I feel like at the end of the day, like, do you really need cannabis? No, but like, does a woman really need
Abortion.
yeah, like that right to have that? I think so. Yes.
I think that you bring up a good point. And I think that it's a very, very big topic. I think for two groups.
For sure.
So,
For sure.
because-
I mean, I definitely agree with you. I'm not saying I don't agree.
No, yeah.
Because I definitely agree with you. No one should have their life ruined for that. For sure.
But now that you mention that, I think that this goes beyond into, because I didn't think about it like that. I think this goes beyond into which one is more important, because you have women, right, that you want to protect, and then you don't want them to go through X or Y procedures and could cause more harm, and all these other effects of keeping a child that either A, wasn't planned, or two, could have come from even rape, you know?
Mhm.
But then you have a community that has been targeted for years, and the reason why, like, the drug laws are in place was to still, in a way, and I'm gonna get a little bit like conspiracy theory, enslave them, which
Yeah.
is the black community, because
Yeah.
in the 13th Amendment, it says that you cannot own slaves unless, and you cannot do slave labor unless slave labor is done from incarcerated inmates.
Yeah.
So unless they're felons, they cannot work as slave labor,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Yeah.
why the community most incarcerated is black people.
Yeah.
And I think that's just a big play on the systematic racism that we have.
Right.
And weed is the number one cause of them to be enslaved.
That's a good point too, because I didn't think about it like
Yeah.
that either.
So
I didn't think
do
about it that deep.
Because I always think about it, I'm like, why should a black person be in jail for like a year and a half, become a felon, can't get a job, can't do any of this, just because he had a bag of weed in his pocket? He wasn't even high, he just had a bag of weed.
Yeah.
And now his whole life is ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No,
true.
I feel you.
So
They
I think
both- yeah.
this is just beyond which one. Now that I think about it, because I the same way I didn't think about it like how you were saying it.
Yeah.
So I think this goes beyond as to which one's more important. I think this one. I think this election is proving to be an election that is very important
Yeah.
for
I
some
see.
of us. So
No,
Bro.
that feels.
I don't know. To me, it's just crazy how you can tell a person what they can and can't do with their body. It's illegal to have an abortion, but it's perfectly legal to chop your own arm off, make yourself paraplegic because you want to, you know, like get just a surgery where they snip that cord in your back where you can't move your legs anymore, things like that. Like you could do a bunch of shit to your body, but when it comes to getting an abortion, like that's just a no-no.
Yeah, but remember, it's also like you're killing a person, like, quote unquote. You know, that's what they say. You know, so or that's how they see it or whatever.
I don't know.
But,
I don't know.
I
It's
I never seen it like that.
I never seen it like
I've
that
always
either.
I've
Like
always
I
seen
said,
it like
late term. I get it.
Because
Yeah.
that's more, you can a baby can survive outside of the womb after 4 months.
Yeah.
Usually before 4 months, a baby usually 90% of the time, like, I'm just throwing out numbers, doesn't survive.
Yeah, like late
So
term.
there's really
I
no hope.
understand. Like,
I don't know, but it's like they're also like, oh, it's my freedom, it's my right, but women shouldn't have a right a choice of their bodies. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Oh,
you
like
know?
like the whole like COVID to the
Yeah,
back.
exactly. It's like, oh, it's my
they're
right.
they're using the chance where it's like my body, my choice, but only for the mask, not for
Yeah,
Yeah.
an embryo.
exactly. I don't know, dude. It's all just so. I don't know. You would think that logic would win. That
Facts.
logic would dictate.
Yeah.
It's insane how, like I said it before, I'm like, people don't think logically anymore. People vote with emotion. People say things with emotion now. It's like logic is just out the window.
So real quick, just to move on to something else, you mentioned something about healthcare. I don't remember what the question was.
Oh, I said, what happened with Obamacare under Trump? So, like, is it still
Got it.
around? Is it
So
gone?
Obamacare is still around. It
Okay.
is redone. The Affordable Care Act wasn't struck down because of John McCain, but it was rewritten. Essentially, now pre-existing conditions are no longer. The insurance companies don't have to cover them, which is the biggest thing about the Affordable Care Act. Where if Trump needed insurance today, no insurance company has to give him insurance
Right.
because now he has coronavirus, which is considered a pre-existing condition
Wow.
under his own law
Right.
of the Affordable Care Act.
Damn.
That is the biggest problem with it. Is that a lot of insurance companies are now not providing insurance because people are getting the virus,
Right.
and now these people are stuck with $100,000 of medical bills
Mm-hmm.
and nobody to cover them for it. Nobody to pay X amount of money so they can insure you.
Right.
And that's why the Affordable Care Act is such a controversy right now. Biden's plan is to revert back to the Obama plan, which was you keep your same doctors, you can keep your same insurance, but it gives opportunities to those employers that can't offer insurance to be able to offer insurance to the government.
That makes sense.
So my biggest thing, right, when the Affordable Care Act came out, was a lot of people were against it because they thought they were going to lose their doctor, right?
Yeah.
And not just that, they thought that because
They want to pay for
healthcare-
someone else's.
not that specifically, but when they thought that healthcare was going to be socialized, it was going to be forever for them to see a doctor, which is false. Like, socialized healthcare only covers, in-network socialized healthcare doctors. So doctors have to agree to be a part of this Obamacare plan. They can't just, say like, oh, I can't see you for the next 6 months. Like, if you want to pay for private medical attention, you can still pay for private medical attention.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing. Like, that's the biggest thing that I think people, like, even till this day, don't really realize that just because healthcare is a little bit more socialized doesn't mean you're not going to keep your same doctor. Doesn't mean you're not going to get to see your doctor for like 12 months. It doesn't mean anything. It means you'll still have access to your doctor. You'll still be able to pay for private medical attention, right? If your premiums cover it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll still be able to, like, if you don't want it, nothing in your end changes.
Mm-hmm.
It just gives more people the opportunity to have it, to have health insurance.
That is completely correct.
To go to the doctor.
Right.
And check themselves.
Exactly. And then not just that, it's just even if they end up in the emergency room, like, not
Having
bankrupt,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get that. For sure.
Which is what Biden wants to go back to.
Yeah.
Just feel like private insurance is such a scam.
Car insurance is a scam.
Yeah. But I just feel like private is like you're paying a middleman to give you some shitty ass insurance.
Pretty much.
And
But
then
it
still come
also-
out of pocket pretty heavy at the end of the day.
It depends on the insurance and it depends on what you're paying too.
Yeah.
Because like for my dad, the company he works for, they pay for the insurance and they pay for the highest tier.
Right.
So like whenever like if you go see the emergency room and it's deemed an emergency, he doesn't have to pay anything.
But how many companies do that though?
No, I know. But I'm saying is like it just depends on how much you're willing to pay out of your own pocket.
But that's what I'm saying. It's such a scam because it's like you either pay a shitload of money and you get the best.
Yeah.
Or you pay middle, but at the end of the day you still get scammed at the end because you're paying still a lot out of pocket.
Which I think there should be a reform on the insurance companies. Because I think that the way that
so either way
companies,
they're making their money. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I think it's a scam. Like, I think compared to socialized where it's like government provided, I just feel like maybe you'll pay higher because everyone's pitching in, but at the same time, I feel like
Nobody has to worry about anything.
exactly.
Yeah. I think that if you're gonna keep private insurances shouldn't work the way they work now, which is essentially they'll cover for you, but they'll only cover for you to a certain extent. But you're paying all this money, and you don't see really any of it, right? Because like you can be paying millions and millions, and I mean, like let's say you paid in a year's worth $7,000, right?
Right.
But you went to the doctor and your bill was $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
You still had to pay a big chunk of that,
Right.
Mhm.
but you pay the insurance company more. I think insurance company should work more of a bank account that they just take X amount out of your monthly payment for themselves.
Right.
So, like in the case of something nuts, because how often do you go to the hospital?
No,
When was the last time you went to the hospital?
my appendix
And how long ago was that?
was a couple of years ago.
And
You know how much I was supposed to pay?
How much?
30 G's.
And how much did you pay?
I ended up writing a letter to the
Yeah.
hospital, and I didn't end up paying anything.
Do you have insurance
But
now?
if it wasn't for that, I would have paid 30 G's.
Do you have insurance now?
I'm still under my dad, yeah, because I have one more year left.
Okay.
And after that, I have to go to my company.
So if your
Damn.
dad, does your dad pay insurance or does his company pays for the insurance?
No, my dad pays for that.
So your dad probably pays a total of like for the full family like around $8,000-9,000, maybe $10,000 a year.
Yeah, because I
Right.
think, yeah, because it's around right. Because monthly, yeah, it's
Yeah.
about right. Yep,
So
Damn. How much does your dad pay monthly in health insurance?
almost like 7.
Jesus,
Yeah.
dude. That's
Because
a lot
all
of
four,
money.
four people.
Right. Because damn, dude, that's a lot. Because
a
Charity
lot.
pays $400 a
Yeah.
month just for herself.
You're still on your dad? Yeah, you're
Mhm.
still on your dad.
No, I'm sorry. No, 200 just for herself.
That one time because I did it for myself for the company for a couple months. It was like almost like 150, 180ish. I think it was
Mm-hmm.
just myself.
Yeah, dude, it's expensive.
It's
Mine
expensive, bro.
my company covers mine.
My funny thing was that when I got my appendicing out and like I had to pay the money, they were like, "Oh, but don't worry. Next time, if anyone of the family has to come to the hospital, you guys won't have to pay anything because you guys met the quota for the year. Because obviously the shit was so expensive."
yeah,
And I was like,
Jesus.
"Wow, okay. Next time we come, we're good, but only until the year ends, and then we have to restart all over again." I'm like,
yeah.
That's how it
That's
works,
such a scam, bro.
That's how
Like,
premiums
so-
work.
"That's such a fucking scam."
So how many times has anybody in your family, direct family, had gone to the hospital?
If you're asking for let's say past 5 years, for my family, probably just like 2 times. It was me, and then once because my mom fell.
So that's let's say $9,000 a year, right? Out of those 2 times, that's what? Let's say, well, I mean, yeah, that's 5 years, 2 times. The rest of the 5 years you've been paying $9,000 a year.
For no reason.
Where does the money go?
Oh no, dude!
You know?
I don't know.
And then next thing you go to the hospital, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get charged again, not the collective $10,000, like $50,000 you've been collecting already.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
That money you won't see.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the whole point, right? Like that's how I see insurance is that there should be more of a bank account that you just charge. Let's say if you put $100 into the account, and
But
that's how
that's
much.
How the HSA is it? Is
Yeah.
it similar to something like
It's
that?
similar to that
Kind of, not really.
in a way.
Yeah.
But I think that all insurance companies should be more of a bank account than a profit.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're playing with people's health and people can't get treatment because money.
My thing is like it's crazy how insurance companies can deny you that whole pre-existence thing.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Which is
bro.
another
That's
big thing
so
about
fucked up.
the ACA. That's one of the biggest
You're paying
things that we're trying to go
so
for.
much money, all free for them to be like, "Nah, you cost too much, bro.
Yep.
You good?" Like what? Like end of the day, I'm still a human being, bro. I still need to get some health. Like I need to get my health insurance, bro. Like I need to get myself whatever I need medication to keep on living
Yeah.
the life I want. Like what the
Yeah.
fuck?
And another thing
But
is
you're telling me no because it costs you too much money?
no.
But you're making money off millions of people?
Yep. Exactly, bro.
What?
Yeah, think about how many people
Exactly.
pay for insurance that they don't go to the
What?
actual hospital.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What is that?
Mhm.
And that's why I say, like, in my opinion, that's my opinion. It's just fucking scam, bro.
Yeah.
It's a fucking scam.
Yeah.
Another big thing is that people were like, "Oh, the Affordable Care Act is going to allow people to go get boob jobs for free now, and I'm paying for it." No, cosmetics don't count for the ACA.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a big thing the Republicans were pushing for.
And that comes back to Caesar's point where it's just like, I feel like it's just logical, bro. Like, you know, like, I don't know, like, are we that selfish?
It's just these people
To-
watch Fox News, bro. That's what it is.
Are we that selfish to not care about others?
Yo,
To,
shout
you
out
know,
to Chris
wanting-
Wallace, though.
like,
Fox News.
I don't know. I just,
Shout out to Chris Wallace and Fox News. The only
No,
real
yeah,
one
but,
there.
Yeah, but you're not wrong. It's like
I don't know. I'm not, I don't know if I'm just not selfish, or like, I don't know if I'm just not, I don't see their point. I'm just trying. I try, but I don't get it. Am I too am I too liberal? Am I too young? I just don't know, bro. Like, haven't I experienced too much life? I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is that I can't see their point of view.
bro, I don't know. This whole shit's fucked up, bro. That's all I know. Like, it's just it's insane to me, bro. It's always been insane to me how little other
thinking
people.
Too naive? I don't know.
Yeah, how little other people care. Like, I don't know, dude. Obamacare worked for me. It wasn't super expensive. I've only been to the hospital once. In the last
I do want to start doing the more.
Must be
checkups,
nice.
5 years.
Must be nice for you guys.
Yeah, I
how
mean,
about you, Marcos? How often you been to the hospital the past 3 years, 4 years?
Past 3 years, I've been to the hospital, I think in total 7 times now.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah, bro, don't get heart conditions.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to the hospital 3 times, and then
And it's fucked up, right? Like, things you can't even control, bro.
Yeah,
like shit you can't even control.
Like,
Like,
I don't
it's not like
want
you
to
were
go to the
born and you were
hospital.
like, hey man, you want heart problems? Hey man,
Yeah.
do you want to be born with that?
dude, I don't know. Health insurance has been pretty nice to me. Like, my premiums 2 years ago, or my monthly 2 years ago was like $30, and then it was $50, and now it's $60, and then now I get it free through my employment. But it's been nice to me. But I know there's like a lot of people out there who are upwards of like $200-$300 for the health insurance. And
Yeah.
that's crazy to me. That's so crazy to me that a basic necessity is gonna cost you that much money.
Yo, fact.
And you know
You
that
know?
we're the only country that is considered first world that doesn't have universal healthcare.
I believe it. And it's crazy.
I feel like, I guess the last thing I'll say on all of this is like, as far as like for first world country, I feel like the U.S. is behind a little bit.
We're the
Yeah.
last.
On some
in
things.
my opinion,
On
we're
some things.
currently in our current state, we're the worst out of all the first world countries when it comes
Word.
to policies, laws, economy, everything.
Yo, so
Before
I won. I so Adidas does this thing, right? Let me tell you.
Oh yeah, you can tell that.
Yeah, so Adidas. This fucking dude! Oh my god!
Yeah, I got it.
Ripped off the whole arm.
I was trying to fix the arm,
Quick
and
backstory.
I just freaking pulled the whole thing.
Jesus, bro.
Man, just ejecto-seated the mic from the freaking mic stand, bro.
Jeez.
Just tighten the ring, bro. The gold ring.
Well, no, it's because the freaking thing keeps hitting my head, and I keep having to sit like this because I can't move anywhere else.
You look cool
No,
like that,
you
bro.
do look cool like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking my belly.
Kinda-
The gabagoo. That's what I can't even say.
I can't even
Gabagoo,
say it.
right?
I can't even say it. I
Baba
freaking
Booey.
Choked there.
Baba Booey.
Boy.
Don't forget.
Couldn't say
I'm tired.
Gabagoo. You couldn't say
I'm
Baba
tired.
Booey. Damn.
Can't say a lot of things.
Baba
Right?
Booey.
Yeah, but anyways, let me tell you guys this, right? So,
Yo, let me get them, by the way. I'll pay you more than what Caesar's gonna pay you.
bet, say
I'll
less.
give you El Hustle some.
$50 to some house.
No, El Hustle something else later. I can say on the podcast.
Ooh. Okay.
Some Monica Lewinsky.
Little blue.
No, but
Blue.
okay. So
Shout out.
So I was on Twitter, right? Just kind of browsing Twitter, chilling, and I saw these shoes, these Adidas shoes, and I was like, "Ooh, these are pretty cool." And they were on sale, right? So I checked the sale price, and they're like $80. I was about to buy them, but then when I go to the Adidas app to buy these shoes, right, I see that there's gonna be a launch for some Yeezys soon,
Yeah.
right? And so the way that Adidas does it, right? It's weird because every time I tell people that I've won a pair of Yeezys, they think that I won a free pair of Yeezys, and
Mhm.
which is right, is what you would think,
Yeah.
right? Except when you enter this raffle, you win the chance to buy
The
Yeezys. You don't win the pair of Yeezys. You
Yeah.
win the opportunity to buy the Yeezys, right?
Mhm.
So I entered it. I was like, like I'm not gonna win, right? Like fuck it. Like I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, and it's like the drawing is like on Friday morning,
Mhm.
and then I've already entered it. I'm thinking I'm not going to win. And I was like, I'll just buy some other shoes later. Right. And I remembered it and I was like, oh, let me cancel this. Cause even if I win, I probably don't really want these shoes. Like, honestly, like the most I spent on shoes is like $90,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Same.
And so I go in, enter the drawing, and I win. And it's like, when I was about to go cancel it, it's like, congratulations, you won. It's already on the way. And I was like, fuck, dude. I was like, I really didn't want to spend the money on them, you know?
Yeah, but you got some good ass Yeezys.
Yeah, I got some Yeezys now, and I got them at cost, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't overpay for them. But I was like, damn, like,
I mean, you could flip it.
I don't even think you could for like that much. Like, I was looking at the price and they were like $300.
Oh, okay.
That's not really even a big difference. Nah. But yeah, dude, that's whack, bro. Adidas is like, oh, congratulations, you won the chance to buy the shoes. Yeah, bro.
And let's charge you right now.
Exactly. They don't even give you shit for it too. They're just like, yo, you want a chance to buy these shoes? You know, it's like, enter here. You may not win them. We may not take your money.
Probably do that.
I don't know if I'll win again. I don't know if I'll win again, bro. I'm gonna enter it every time just to see if I win.
This man's gonna have
a whole decked out closet
in Yeezys.
of Yeezys, boy.
Bro, honestly, I don't think I'll ever win again. That's it. That's my luck for the year.
Nothing cool though.
Here's the thing: they're listening to you right now. Like, he's gonna buy them every time.
Yo, get this guy's info.
Put him on.
Adidas. If I win, I'm gonna resell them. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make more money than y'all are making off of them. I'll tell you that right now.
They look cool though.
Yeah, I mean,
really cool.
They're comfy as fuck.
The ones Ezekiel has look cool as fuck. He's got like the black and red ones.
Mm-hmm.
Those look super cool.
Yeah, those I like a lot. Yeah.
I like the ones I got. I'm just like, I just entered it because it was a pair of Yeezys. I was like,
I like the style they use.
Yeah.
I'm too poor for them.
Same.
No, you just entered and you won. What you mean? I'm too poor that I'm just like, nah, I can't take that chance.
You can't even take the chance to see if you lose.
Exactly.
Bro, I just legit just didn't think I would win. Like, that's it. That's my luck for the year, bro. I don't have any luck left in me.
To be honest.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're a Cowboys fan.
Dude, I don't even want to talk about that, bro. Like,
Who loses to the Browns, bro?
Bro.
Don't ask me, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. Listen, Dak Prescott came up behind me, grabbed me by the waist, whispered in my ear, "This one's for you, baby." And just as I was about to nut, he's like, "Psych! That's the wrong number." Just gave me blue balls, bro. Just gave me the bluest fucking balls in the world.
Don't worry, bro.
This man got within 3 points of victory. And then Odell Beckham, like, I swear, bro, like, he went into the back. Some girl took a shit on his chest or something. And then he came back out and scored a 50-yard touchdown.
That story of, like, or the rumors that he likes to get shit on.
For real, bro.
That's
for
wild,
real.
man.
Isn't that? That's why he loves the Browns, bro. That's why he loves that brown color.
That's why he joined them.
That's why he joined them.
Odell, the Browns are on the phone.
Yeah.
Yo, let's go. No, not that type of Brown, Odell. Oh, okay.
That's why he always plays so hard.
So, don't worry, bro.
But hopefully that's not true, though.
No,
I doubt that's true, though.
Let him be, bro. If he wants to get shit on, he gets shit on.
Anybody who saw that interview and saw the girl who was in the interview knows it's not true.
Yeah.
She was wearing those, what they were like,
Christian
Door?
Christian doors.
Christian doors. Like it wasn't even Christian Dior, bro.
Don't worry about it, bro.
Oh my God.
Don't feel bad, Caesar. Every team lost.
What do you mean?
Last week, bro?
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah. Hey, did your Patriots win?
No, they got spanked.
Really?
Yeah.
Like I said, every team lost. This week.
I guess Hoard did so bad they put stadium in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Well,
see,
on
Patriots
that bombshell,
lost. Cowboys lost.
Yeah, but at least we lost to the Chiefs. Not the
My
Browns.
United's lost. Caesar's Liverpool lost.
bro.
Everybody lost.
Fuck Liverpool. Fuck Manchester United. Fuck Real
Noel's
Madrid.
Miami Heat are losing.
Fuck Barcelona. Fuck Miami Heat. Fuck the Cowboys. Fuck the Patriots. And fuck Mitchell Musso. On that bombshell, it's time for us to end. Thank you back. Fuck, I did it again.
Thank you back.
Thank you back. Thank you, baby, for throwing it back.
Bro.
Thank you back.
Baby
That's
back
twice.
ribs.
What the fuck?
Baby, come back. I don't remember the rest.
You can blame it all on me.
You can throw it
Holy
back.
crap,
You can
bro.
throw it back to me.
I don't remember the rest, bro. I'm tired.
Culture.
Bro. I am tired, okay?
You can throw it back
Oh.
to me. on that bombshell, thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Los Compadres podcast. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Los Compadres Pod. Don't forget to share this with a friend if you enjoyed it. And if you didn't, well,
That's too damn bad.
I don't want to dig anymore. That's too damn bad.
I'm tired, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad.
It is what it is.
Yes, if you liked it, leave a review, or a rate. Wherever you listen.
On Yelp. Please leave a review on Yelp. If you don't like it,
Fuck these guys.
If you don't like it, leave a review on Yelp.
If you don't like it, write your review down and then set it on fire.
If you don't like it, send me a DM so I can respond back.
If your name starts with a letter in the alphabet, hit J up. He's single, ready to mingle.
No, I'm not. I am emotionally unavailable at the moment.
This excludes Elon Musk's new baby.
What?
Name doesn't start with a letter.
It does start with a letter.
No, it's not.
It's X-A-E. It's X not in the alphabet?
Wait, isn't it the X A together?
No,
is it
the
the
A-E is together.
Oh.
You know,
It's American Eagle, bro.
Sorry. If your name starts with a number, hit J up. He's single, ready to mingle.
I am not. Don't hit me up if it's not if it's not a good review for the podcast. If it's a bad review, we can just get an argument. So
If you're bored and you want to argue, hit J up.
facts. There we go.
Blue is sus. Blue is definitely sus.
Drop that track. Give me a quick rap.
Quick rap. Rap. Fat. On the track. About to make a stack. Slap a bitch. Quack. Ducks. On the flow. Drop it low. About to hit the ass to the flow. Ride it backwards like a cowboy.
Cowboy.
About to do it like a cowboy.
Boy.
About to blow the lead like the Cowboys.
Boys.
I like boys.
Boys.
Yo.
Yo.
Marco's not a boy. He's just a toy.
Toy.
Look like bok choy.
Deuces.
Cut.
Look like bok choy. I don't even know what that is.